is not just calories. Food is information. It talks to your DNA and it tells it what to do. The most potent factor, the most potent force of health to change your health, to change your environment, to change your body is, actually lies with your fuck. Those are the words of Dr. Mark Amen. My name is Tolani Fashion. You are Nutrition Gist, media queen from the Savage Line. All right, we started a discussion a couple of weeks now. We've been talking about cancer, and today would be a wrap up on the whole discussion. Yes, we've talked about what cancer is. We've talked about the several causes of cancer, from genetics to health complication to to diet to lifestyle. We've talked about everything, and today we're wrapping it up with, okay, what's the way forward? What do we do? First and foremost, what we need to know is, if you're dealing with cancer already, understand that some three major things you need is: one, you need a healthy diet that is actually more plant-based than animal food-based. More plant-based than animal. I'm not saying you won't take some animal, like maybe fish, but you do more of plant diet. Number two, you need to have regular activity at level. You must, if it's mild works, if it's, except you have a condition that makes you not be able to, move about, but you should have something that you exercise with, kind of. And then the third one, which is the last but not the least, you need to maintain healthy weight. If you are on the obese or overweight side, you need to work on your weight. Now, let us know one secret. The secret is this: when you're going through therapies, maybe chemotherapy, whatever, any kind of cancer therapy, your nutrition status is one Lord that would help you to scale through. Before the therapy, number one, your nutrition, if you're malnourished, the chances of falling prey to diseases is huge because your immune system will be weak. But then if you're well nourished, you would be able to even tolerate the therapies and all the rigors that you have to go through in the management of the disease condition. So you see that the bottom line is nutrition is at the beginning, nutrition is at the middle, nutrition is at the very end. Like I'd always say, when God made man, he didn't give him hospitals, he gave him what to eat, and he told him how to live. So we need nutrition, very, very important. Your nutrition status would help the cancer suppressing hormones, the cancer suppressing substances in your body to be able to fight and resist. Nutrition status would also help you through the process of the therapies, to be able to go through perfectly well. All right, so are there some natural therapies that if you take them, they can help you to, if you're in the therapy, in any form of cancer therapy, you're going through it, to treat cancer, then this would help. And even if you're not, but you have it in your genes, there's some tendency, or you just want to be guarded, this would also help. So take a chill pill. I'll be back. Welcome back. All right, I want to give us some little bits of therapies. But number one thing I would always say is, if you have that condition right now, whatever hospital you're in, make sure you tell your oncologist, make sure you tell your surgeon, everybody seeing you, that there should be a registered dietitian in that medical team. Make sure it is not just a nutritionist they bring to you. There are many, even my grandmother in the village is a nutritionist. Registered, trained, hospital-trained dietitian must be in the medical team in the whole process. It would help you a great deal, and you thank me later. All right, let me give you some few tips that you can have at hand. Number one tip that you must not forget is plant-based diet. When I'm saying plant-based diet, I mean you should eat a lot of beans. I mean you should eat a lot of, you can have your yams, you can have your beans, you can have your nuts. You need all of those plant-based diet. I don't expect to see you with things like beef, with things like cow meat, goat meat, lamb. No, you don't need all of those kind of foods. Yes, you need fishes, and I'll tell you the kind of fishes that you can have. Number two, which should even be number one actually. You need some vegetables. They call them cruciferous. See the way I mentioned it? Crucify, like crucify. Cruciferous vegetables. See the way they sound. Those guys don't take shit. Permit me to use that word. They are cruciferous in the sense that they crush things. And one of them in the cruciferous line is cabbage. Another one is broccoli, kale, most of these vegetables. And number one major one of them is beetroot. They are cruciferous. They help to wash off and cut down the potency of some toxins and major infections like something like cancer from the body. So you can make a smoothie with beetroot. Yes, do a beetroot smoothie, add some cabbage. The only issue with cabbage is make sure if you're a woman or even a man, you don't have thyroid issues. If you have hyperthyroidism or thyroid matters, please stay away from cabbage. But your beetroot is good for you. Your kale, your celery, your broccoli, those and we have some local vegetables too. Some of the local vegetables that can help. You can ask your clinicians. They will give you, and you can reach out to me personally. We'll give you those local names, and you use those vegetables. You blend them. You drink them regularly, and it would help. Pineapple is one of such too. You can mix it with the beetroot. You can blend it together as a regular drink. Apart from cruciferous vegetables, pectins and gums. When we were talking about immunity, I talked about some bad guys too. They are in the pectin and gums class. Number one is garlic. As awful as the smell is, so is its potency. Garlic is an antiviral, antithrombotic, antifungal, anti-inflammatory ingredient. That means if you have any form of inflammations in the body, infection, sepsis, oh, take garlic. The only thing you have to be careful about garlic is the measure. There's a measure you should take. Number two, if you're in for surgery, you're going to give birth and it will be cesarean section, or you have some kind of surgery, reduce garlic intake so that you don't have hemorrhage. Why? Because garlic has blood thinning effect. When you take garlic, you may have issues of blood not clotting on time. All right, I may have to take a chill pill at this time, but I'll still give you the old beats, trust me. So don't go away, I'll be back. Same time, same morning ride, and same me. You go, eat to live, and don't live to eat. Bye for now.